Hello growers, welcome back to Plants, Pros and Positivity, where we sow seeds of growth and cultivate creativity organically. You can watch our trailer to see how our journey began a year ago. We started our journey late in the growing season, but we were hopeful with the right love and care we would still have a bountiful harvest, and bountiful it was. In this week's video, you'll see the tiny seeds sown into the ground turn to thriving seedlings in just 3 weeks. Use this video as inspiration to finally start growing your own produce and encourage others to do the same.
What are those?
Gingers.
Nice.
So we don't have to bury the gingers too deep, baby. Yeah, so that's good enough and just lightly cover them. Yeah. If you're enjoying our content, press the like button and subscribe to keep up to date with our progress.
Another day down. We added mulch.
We also added blue slate to our paths to separate our rows and to help keep the moisture with wood chip underneath. We also bought a mini citrus tree and planted it.
Then we also made some raised beds. This one is potatoes. And this one is ginger.
We bought another fruit tree, but this time we went for gooseberries.
Welcome back to the allotment. Our sunflowers are growing very strong indeed. Our squash, we actually added a few things here, artichoke and swede, but we have 2 squash that are coming through, and then we have a bunch of the other ones that are yet to pop through. Then we have some chili peppers on this side, and I think we have some, I think these 2 are habaneros.
That was not habaneros, they were actually Scotch bonnets.
All of this is onions. We might have to do some thinning, but so far the onions are coming through. Look at the carrots. The carrots are insane. Oh my days. This is... Then we have beetroot. We also started putting the polytunnel over things to protect them from critters. Then we have red cabbage over here. They're coming through. They have the red stems that you can see on red cabbage. Quite a few are actually growing. We have these big ones. Something's taking a bite out of that. Then we have some. Is that callaloo? Yeah, we have 1 callaloo plant that one of our planting neighbours gifted us with. Right here we have cucumbers. Looks really nice. Then we have the peas.
Of about 20 pea seeds, only 5 germinated.
Things grow and how we may have to switch up. Some shard. You can see them coming through. Lots and lots of shard. I mean, I've never had shard before, so it was literally something different that we can try out. Then we have kale. You know, some very early showings of the kale that we planted a couple weeks back. You know, you can pretty much see probably about 3 coming through at this stage. Then right here we have the garlic. We actually put garlic cloves that we germinated in the house in just some water, and then the roots grew.
Little did we know the garlic will take at least 10 months to fully mature and be ready to harvest. So they're currently still in the ground but almost ready to harvest. We cannot wait.
So we're gonna have a good harvest of garlic hopefully, and then we're back to the sunflower seeds. And that's literally all of this right here you've just seen. And then we actually got a second one as well, edged with sunflower seeds. Then we have 2 raised beds. Then we have some fruit trees. This fruit tree is blueberries. We had to buy a different compost to put on there. Then we have 2 gooseberry plants. We have a little one there. We have a much bigger gooseberry plant here. And this is another gooseberry plant. And we also got a nice little orange tree. You know, we've covered it so nothing can eat it. We've left the fruits on there currently so they can ripen. And then right here.
Watermelons and melons need a lot of heat and good weather, which we don't have generally. And so we had little yield, and due to nature, we had no harvest. The critters got to them before we could.
Here we have another type of melon, which is sugar baby. We have one coming through over there, and then we have another one. So we have 2 sugar babies coming through. Then this one is yet to start sprouting. But you know, we've done our watering. Some more watermelon is yet to come through. You know what? They're all watermelon. they're actually all watermelon. And then
we added organic food matter to our compost bin with cardboard, water, soil, and manure.
Weekly update, guys. So the sunflowers are absolutely growing like crazy right now. Like the amount of growth on these sunflowers are looking mad. Then we have the squash. Then we also got some swede. These are also coming through. We have our peppers, Scotch bonnet, and chili peppers. Onions growing on this side. Hopefully all these onions come through. We don't. Then over here is carrots. So many carrots. But they're looking healthy, they're looking good. Wow. And I think this is our beetroot. So many beetroot, looking nice and healthy. The polytunnels are really doing their job. All the beetroot. And I think on this side we have some red cabbage. And we got some English lavender plants in there, because we want to test and see if that will help to deter pests and the likes. red cabbage. Our callaloo plant also is growing really well. Right here we have the cucumber plants growing. Really healthy, really strong. Got a few of them growing. Probably need to switch up the net style because of the way these grow. We have a couple of peas, well, more peas than last time coming through, so we can't complain. But they're definitely coming through nicely. In here we have some chard. So much chard. Like I've said before, never tried chard. So it's gonna be something different. But we can try. We have a few kale, some kale leaves growing. Got a bunch there. And we have a propagated, well, money tree cutting that we're yet to put into the ground. Here's the garlic. These are getting bigger every time I see them, these garlics. This is crazy. Look at all these garlics. Wow. Wow. Our garlic is really shooting up. Look at these sunflowers. Look at these sunflowers, guys. It's like a Honey I Shrunk the Kids. And then we got these new type of flowers called alliums. So we're waiting for them to come out the bud and see how they're gonna look once they come out. But we're excited to see those. And on the other side, the same setup with sunflowers. Look at how tall these ones are on this side. This is insane. Look at that. Wow. We're still waiting for the potatoes and ginger to show signs of growth in the raised beds. Then we have the gooseberry trees. Looking good. Our little orange tree. And then we're starting to see growth on these right here, these melons. We had to do a bit of improv on the net because we made these sections are a bit too wide. So we had to pick and choose which ones we can save on these melons. And these are all types of melons, to be honest. You can see there's definitely growth happening here. It's very, very promising. Very promising. Even here, cantaloupe. Lots and lots of cantaloupe are growing as well. And more melons still growing. It's very cool. We're still waiting for these to come through. Nothing has come through here. Some crimson watermelons. And then look at these as well. These, our sunflowers are growing like actual trees. Like actual trees. Our sunflowers. So exciting. And we actually planted more in the gaps. We want to try and fill out the gaps on both sides. Update number, is it week 5? Look at all this growth after 1 week. This is insane. That's the artichoke, squash, some other ones as well. We've got the peppers are starting to come through. Scotch bonnets. The onions. We actually need to start thinning these. Look at the carrots. Beetroot. Basically full up now. Red cabbage, so many red cabbage coming through now. Callaloo plant. Some cucumbers. Our peas. What's interesting about the peas is like it's made vines, so it looks like we're gonna have to buy stakes or something and switch up the whole plan on how to grow these in a more efficient way. We have some chard. The chard is coming through very healthily. I'm not even sure what this is, but things are definitely growing. Kale. And our garlic. Our garlic continues to grow. Sunflowers. We got an allium plant. Look at the growth. And we literally have
Okay, tell me when you're ready. Might look in the shop. We thinned our onions and carrots, which mean uprooting and separating some of the seedlings so they aren't growing from one hole or so close together, then placing them back into the soil in a better spot to allow them to grow evenly and have enough space to grow. Oh, did you miss it?
No, I got it.
Okay,
I
let's do
think.
it right now. Ready? I'm trying to choose. Are you ready? This is going to be a good one. Yeah. Everything is thriving. Overall, there was so much growth. We were dedicated and committed to starting as we meant to go on, and it paid off, even when the weather wasn't ideal or didn't look like much was happening. So, I don't know who needs to hear this, but this is a reminder to keep the faith alive, to trust that the universe and creator has your back. It might not always look like something amazing is happening when you first sow your seeds and you are new to planting, but trust that something miraculous is going on.
We can also apply this to life, you know. Miracles and growth can start slow and steady before the big event happens. The universe and nature is constantly supporting your growth and provides you with cues to empower you and help you evolve. Things may not happen when you want them to, but eventually, in perfect timing, they'll unfold. Until next time,
Happy growing.